Are you excited?
Yep.
I got a retour. He's mine. We do 50 movie star homes, Hollywood sign, Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive.
It's the street there. That is the United Methodist Church of Hollywood right there. They filmed the movies Sister Act 1 and 2, starring Whoopi Goldberg right there in that church. That is the same church that she hides from the mafia in, pretends to be a nun. Also in the movie Back to the Future, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance scene was filmed in the gymnasium of that church. See that parking lot across the street there? That is the same parking lot that George McFly punches Biff Tannen right in his face. Mulholland Drive is named after the guy who built the road, William Mulholland. He built this road in the 1920s. It extends all the way to Malibu, California. Not the quickest way to get to Malibu, but definitely one of the more scenic routes. That Hollywood sign is 350 feet long. Each one of those letters is 45 feet tall. It originally said Hollywood Land, and it was put up there by the Hollywood Land Realty Company to advertise real estate in Los Angeles. It was damaged in an earthquake, and was actually Hugh Hefner who organized a worldwide fundraiser to get the sign put back up. And if you look off in the distance on your left-hand side, you should see two domes over there. Everybody see those two domes right there? Those two domes, that is the Griffith Park Observatory right there. That's a free observatory that LA offers to the public. They filmed a lot of movies over there like Rebel Without a Cause, La La Land, Terminator, Transformers. Also, the tunnel going into Toontown in the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit is located over there. Ron Howard used to live there. Director Ron Howard now belongs to a DJ producer by the name of Eric Murillo. You probably don't recognize his name, but I guarantee you've heard the song he produced. He produced that song, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. He likes to
Move it.
move it. There you go. Yeah, that one song paid for his $7.6 million house. All right, and if you look over to your left-hand side, you should see a house with a swimming pool hanging out over the edge there. That is the home of Ice-T and Coco. And it looks like Coco's in the swimming pool down there. All right, and if you look to the left of that house, you should see a yellow house with a red roof down there. Everybody see that house down there? That is the home of Ben Stiller. Zoolander himself, Ben Stiller. But here on the right-hand side here, this raggedy red fence here actually is the property of singer Adele, believe it or not. I don't know, I guess she must have Rottweilers or something back there, because I could easily hop that fence is all I'm saying. I'm not saying I could, I'm saying I would. But just to say hello from the other side. Also back in this neighborhood is Nicole Richie, Jennifer Lawrence, Ashton Kutcher, and Mila Kunis. all have houses back there in that little neighborhood right there, the entrance to which is right back there on the right-hand side. And just beyond these hedges right here on the right-hand side lives Leonardo DiCaprio. That's his big house that we saw up there on the hill. And the entrance to his house, Vanna White's house, and Christopher Walken's house is back here, Beverly Ridge Estates. Very fancy neighborhood, very. Up ahead on your left, up at the top of that hill up there, you should see two houses sticking out over the edge. The house on the left used to belong to actor Bruce Willis. He bought that house to conquer his fear of heights while he was filming the movie Die Hard. Just like his character, John McClane was afraid of heights. I don't think it worked though, because shortly after that movie was made, he sold the house. Alright folks, this next part of the tour is very important. I need everyone to pay very close attention to this next part of the tour. There's a missing dog in this neighborhood, okay? His name is Garbanzo. And there is a $5,000 reward for the return of this dog right here. On the right here, $5,000 reward for the return of this dog. $5,000 reward. Just 1 minute. All right, we are now in Beverly Hills. As you can see from this neighborhood, there are no power lines. All of the power lines are completely underground in the city of Beverly Hills, and that's to keep the neighborhood looking less cluttered and aesthetically pleasing for the extremely wealthy people who live here. Also on each side of the street are pine trees. Every major street in Beverly Hills has to have the same kind of tree lining each side of it. And if you look up to your left, you should see a greenhouse up there with multiple layers. That is one of many homes in the state of California owned by Arnold Schwarzenegger. That is only his Beverly Hills house. I'm working on it. I'm working on my Arnold. I'm working on the Arnold. This house is rented by Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, right here. Not a bad little property, right? He rents this house for $60,000 a month. $60,000 a month. That's $720,000 a year in rent. Let's see if he's home. His car's in the driveway. Yeah, his Rolls Royce is there. Well, there's Rolls Royce. A couple of G-Wagons back there.
Yes, yes. You're clearly a Gryffindor! Cunning, shrewd. Let's see. Slytherin!
Oh, Rachel! Actually, I was thinking maybe both of us could go.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I'll put a lot of extra thought in your bed.
Alright, so great, we can all go now. That is fun. Hey, you know what? We all haven't been together, the six of us, in such a long time.
What are you talking about? We're all together right now.
Alarm, Chandler starting here.
Oh, dear God.